Bitterly cold round 23 action at the PS4 NPL. It'll be Heidelberg with first use of the football, heading towards the airport end of Melbourne Knights Stadium. And got to say, gentlemen, you two were both around in the day as well, but gee whiz, coming out to this great ground, you remember some of the great players that graced Melbourne Knights Stadium, including one in whose grandstand we are sitting now, the Mark Paducah stand.
The big Dukes that they call him. Went on to have a fantastic career, didn't he, Greg Blake, over in Europe?
He wasn't half bad, was he? Petrie on the ball for Heidelberg. So we can't reminisce for too long, Dougie. Get lost in the annals of time when in fact it's these boys out here on the paddock right now, it's their time. Lukey Biles strokes it left. Played back by McGarry to the goalkeeper, Chris May, former Heidelberg United goalkeeper, his first touch of the game, left-footed to midfield, headed back in for Heidelberg, and they will get the throw just inside attacking territory.
It's that time of the season, gents, where injuries might start catching up, loss of form, other sides have worked you out. There's a chance for a shot on goal here by the Knights, and easily picked up there by
Tell you what, Jay, round 23, I'd hope they figured me out before then. Maybe not, Blakey. That's called psychologist on me, isn't it?
Griffin McMaster belts one long. Heffernan with the header on. Too long for Kane Shepherd. Stroked back by Gurgic, who's goalkeeper.
Of course, the Melbourne Knights, gents, started the season off very impressively with 5 wins to begin the season.
Vasilevsky again, waits, hesitates, keeps it on the carpet. Ruben Way, back for Luke Biles. Biles has got the man wide. He elects to go up the middle. Heidelberg launch it. Dumbalis curls it round the corner, top of the box. Just too long for Daniel Heffer.
No, I know he started the ball great. That was a fantastic ball in. No one in there to pick up the crumbs. The striker's making some run, but here we are again. Going back in, Coleman on the ball.
Coleman, yep.
Plays in. Can he pinch it? Shepherd does. Looks out. Can Bowles is out on the left-hand side. If you line him up, can he play it out? Closed down. Gives a turn away. Just over there in Park.
He's just in the mood that we're in the suburb of Sunshine.
And there's none.
And the ground is Summers Street. And yet it's about 5 bloody degrees.
Cummings plays it wide. Up he goes way again. Well defended in there by Gridget. Playing again, and he'll take it on his chest, little touch into midfield. Well done, pinched in there. Way brings back out. The rest, he's got more turns than a.
Like Barishnikov at the moment, Ruben Way.
He's got that confidence.
Loving it, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's loving it, and I love him for it. 9 and a tick away on the clock. HUFC TV. It is the Knights hosting Heidelberg United. Alexander Lesdumbalis with the free kick, almost on the halfway line. Big push at the back of the pack then by.
Big Hef.
Yes, it was Hef, in fact.
Face. Ball bounces, rule of thumb, don't let it get to the bounce of the ball out. They come wide. Dumbalis will have that, plays in his way. Lot to do there. Unlucky for the little fella in there with a touch, but tell you what, that was a great ball struck in there. But no one going with fierce, attacking the ball. To have that much room to bring that ball down, that's dangerous. Knights underway again. Gridget outside, looks up, left foot, plays in, great, strong run. He's going to let it run across him. Bit of an angle to pull the trigger to shoot as he got in there. Pace Continue it. Nambalis is back. Well done by Petrie. Played out. Given away. Berger's back with the ball again. Way. Great turn. Manhandled. Kick. Touch. Pushed. Gave the ball away. Looks up. Driven into the ball. Just a little. Valescu will let that run all the way go. I'll tell you what, it's going to go for a throw-in on the far side over there, boys. They're all coming in different areas. So out there in the paddock, like you said, mate, she's swirling around.
Yeah, it's always been a difficult stadium on a windy day.
It's a nice stadium though, isn't it, mate? It's a nice grandstand.
It's a lovely stadium, and I mean, to credit to this club that they built this all of their own volition, bought the land, built the grandstand, fantastic. And back in the old days, this place just used to buzz. Ruben Way is buzzing at the moment.
Long throw, Timbalis, and it goes. Only to Melbourne Knights. Would have liked to have seen a yellow and black shirt. Timbalis knocks out. Can he find it? Up goes the big fella. Shepherd in there. The defender just done enough to push him back so he couldn't get a clear header in there though. Jay Potter Blakey. Pace. No, it's not pace. And it comes cleaned up. Referee will take that. Missed that one, boys. Silly free kick given there, or
professional free kick, Dougie. I think he just wanted to break up the play.
McGarry to take the free kick for the Melbourne Knights in a scoreless first half. Nearly 14 minutes elapsed, but it's been a really, really vibrant opening to the game. McGarry goes long, goalkeeper comes, doesn't get a touch to it, curled back in.
Too much
away, not quite away yet. Shot on the run from the big fellow, Andrijasevic.
Andrijasevic, yes.
And nil, Heidelberg United nil, and another flashback to the glory days when these two clubs were both featuring heavily in the National League. Kane Shepherd, I can tell you don't need to do the arm gestures. Nate's Coleman switches it. Oh, inside Ruben Way, the dancer, Ruben Way. Back for Coleman.
Good overlap.
Timbalis gets the cross in again. Oh, goodness gracious me. What a great opportunity. What a great opportunity.
Well, the keeper was beaten there.
Rob, one-on-one over there. Up the game, little fella goes. One-on-one here. There's pace. Lewis.
You are.
Comarrubius.
You are such a wuss. If it's got more than 6 letters in it, you just give it away.
Masters who watch it all the way to pull the right and the left back out. It'll create a bit of space for the midfield.
Coleman squares it. Turned away from the danger zone by Deo. Back in by Biles awkwardly. They'll turn it over again. Melbourne Knights come clear. Steep ball. I'm taking the easy road on steep ball.
That's a good play. Pace is going to be able to have a cigar. No, well done. Never let a ball bounce, and he didn't rule with some. Here he goes, Valescu. Can he play it? Yes, he can. Heavy strikes on goal. Can he get it back? Shepherd plays the cross. There's a skipper. The skipper in there. Who was a
Stipo looks up, down the middle, McGarry. Great challenge then by...
well picked up all the referee Bowles in there. The ball. And tell you what he's done. Well, that was it. Tell you what, Timbalis will have a look up. Looking for movement. Heffen will hold it in. Brings into place. Links up with Way, does he? Yep. Well done, referee. Good opposition. Hey, right or wrong, if they've got hold of their hands or they're grabbing them, well played. I know it's a bit isolated at times when the referees do pick it up.
That sort of stuff just lends itself to an exaggerated reaction to a touch.
Yeah,
and
true.
That is what frustrates me.
Out of the game. And it is true. It's very much true.
It's clearly a hole.
Pull, you see a bit of fabric move. Fine. Yeah, I agree with you, Blakey, for sure. Timbalis going to drive this ball in long. Can he miss the first man out? The big tall timbers are there. In it comes, left foot, driven. I tell you what, it's not a bad ball. Knights, too strong in there. Pace will have it. Can he look out wide? He's going to have a shot. And I tell you what, get a woo from the crowd as it didn't get there. Your cop, easy goes. Down it goes. Down it goes, like pinched in the right way. Well done, touch. Referee got 5 seconds. Oh, has he nicked up? Tell you what, referee. Pull him up early. Did he get him in the afters?
Home side Melbourne Knights and Heidelberg United Alexander. Round 23 action in the PS4 NPL. Dumbalis guns it long and high.
That'll be it.
And the referee calls it. We only had a minute or so of time added on for stoppages, so it is a stalemate at half time on HUFC TV. It is the Melbourne Knights hosting Heidelberg United Alexander in round 23 of the PS4 NPL here in Victoria. The Knights, fourth on the ladder. Heidelberg United, second on the ladder with a couple of games in hand and still chasing league leadership. But it's a long way from home at the moment with the Melbourne Knights and Heidelberg stalemated at 0-0. Best chance of the game right on the cusp of half-time.
Chuckles.
You're just not doing yourself a favour, Dave. It's way too obvious.
Right, Tucker, tell what he's turned him over there, Blakey. 1-2, touch, looks up. Can he pick someone out? Biles done extremely well blocking that ball in there. Timbardo, tell what though, like I said, mate, Melbourne Knights have came out this second half. Hetman gets a turn in. 3 players, kept the ball out, it goes wide.
Terrific
well
stuff
played.
from Shepherd for the running Ruben Way. Ruben Way tries to go around the corner, it'll just sit for the goalkeeper, and it was just a pace or two off for Kane Shepherd. Good build-up, good start at both ends by both sides in this current scoreless environment. McGarry goes long for the runner, Bracalo. Too long for him. Bracalo does well to reel it back in. Gets the cross. Too long. Biles, the header down. Petrie bangs it clear hastily.
May, left foot, drives it, backspin, and he's going to just hit the halfway line. Petrie's in there, touch in. Coleman stretching, doesn't get received. Played out. 1-2. See the midfield. 1-2-3. Cummings drawn out, short. Big side touch. Steve
goes wide. Zawardny. And as far as the skipper, played it short to Petrie. Heidelberg still struggling to get it out of the back half. The play was called. Conaburius was in United TV. Wonderful, wonderful facility here. Coming long and high and deep and popped over the pack by the leaping Ivan Gergic. It'll go out for 10 minutes. Second half, Nate's Coleman with the corner. Launches it again. Great in swinger again. Trouble. Ruben Way off the line. Whoa, my word, that was close. Ruben Way got a foot to it and cleared off the line, and it may well have been our friend Bushcock.
Underway here, far side. Looking at the right. Is there rain coming? I think there is in the distance. Will we get through the 90 minutes without any rain on us? Played in, driven long, the ball's in the air. Masters, does he go? Yes, he does. Touch, leaves
McGarry.
it, goal. Over the bar. Masters, he doesn't get it clean enough for me and clear enough. Obviously, you're going to punch it.
The free kick this time. Again, they've got the wind to work with to their advantage.
I'd like to see someone come around the back for the Burgers.
Coleman. Right, footer, cross. They're saying it's a corner, but the referee sees otherwise. Lazaridis was in, but couldn't get a clean touch to it. And Melbourne Knights manoeuvre it clear. Milan Batur. Batur goes long. It's going to test Jamie Cumming. It does test him. Zawardny went in a book earlier on. The little dancing feet of Zawardny.
I think that's
danced himself to take it. All the set pieces in the second half, corners and free kicks. Nate's Coleman. Not this time. Petrie will get
short.
There. Goes for Lazaridis.
What a fantastic
absolutely launched a frozen road.
That was Les Dumbalis with the pole driver.
Was it Dumbalis, was it?
Yeah, the left foot. Les Dumbalis.
You know, he's going to do it again, this young mate here.
Ruben Way with the corner for Heidelberg United to break the deadlock. Glancing header across the face of goal from Stephen Pace.
Yeah, he was at the Burgers. He went to the Burgers. If you can remember his name, Jay Pott. He scored an absolute scorcher about 2 years ago here.
To midfield. McGarry again. Geez, but close to best on the ground today. McGarry, he's been terrific for the Melbourne Knights. McGarry again for the Melbourne Knights. Dancing feet, trying to fake out Les Dumbalis. Gets the cross in. Stretch and a reach and a take from Griffin McMaster.
Thrown out. Coleman, there he is again. Shimmied. Heffernan. He's holding his hip there. I think he might be holding his hip a little bit there, the big fella. Coleman bulges his way through there. Tell you what, though, Petrie done extremely. Well, I pushed my watch as normal 20 seconds later and I've got 19.
Just that quaint terminology.
Oh, snow. Up it goes. Oh, at least get a challenge. Oh, doesn't flick away. Can he play in Shepherd? Yes, gives the ball away cheaply, Shepherd. Pace, will he be there to clean it up? No, he's not.
Oh, trouble.
Here comes Knights.
Steepo. It's the big boy, Steepo. Left foot, drags it back, got a chance, goal!
Through Masters'
Deserved it.
Through McMaster's legs. You'll be disappointed about that, Griff McMaster's through his legs. But there we go. We're talking about Shepherd off the pace. You know, silly turnover, cost us. Can the Burgers find a bit deep here?
Got to be said, the big lad did awfully well though.
He did. Twisted him left and right, Greg Blake. Will not take that away from him. Good fit, bit of luck with his strike. It wasn't, you know, he's.
Can they come from behind a second week in a row, Dougie?
Well, they're getting used to it, and it's not a good thing to get into a habit of play. You know, here we go again.
The big steal is on. Kvitkovic. I should say Kvitkovic. On the ball for the Melbourne Knights.
Pace done
Jamie
extremely
coming
well.
away gently. Petrie only as far as McGarry. McGarry controls well, turns it round the body. Away by Heidelberg again. Charging it down.
Starts up by McGarry. Obviously, referees pulled it up.
He's against his opponent. Does well, Ruben Way. Will earn the throw in for Heidelberg. They're down by 1-0. We've played nearly half of the second half. We're 23 minutes into the second 45.
We know one thing, Blakey, Burgers are capable of scoring goals. That's one thing they are capable of. So we still have, like you said, fair way to go. Can the boys get a great little shimmy? Dummy there, played in. Square ball, Shepherd again, boys.
No, that wasn't Shepherd that time.
Shepherd was making the run off the ball for Lazarides, wasn't it? From in there going away for. Ball played in, too far off him, gets a turn. Plays out wide, overlap and run. Cummings is dragged out of space. Looks up, front runner coming in. No, doesn't play it, leg over. Played in, missing the first man out. No, can't see from here. Looked like Tambalis there to head the ball away. And as far as the Melbourne Knights, that's football.
Shepherd produced something now, perhaps. Big Kane Shepherd runs against one, can't get around the second. That was Milan Batur. Get the throw though, Kane Shepherd. Goes immediately back down the line. Lazarides, Shepherd again. Come on, Kane. Pull something out. Heffer now!
That is a solid finish off the knee. Knew exactly what he was doing. The big fella, what was he thinking?
We've spent the entire day saying it wasn't Kane Shepherd's afternoon.
He's made that.
Dan Heffernan on the right spot. Not exactly a textbook finish, but all it needs is back in the net.
Jay Pond, it wasn't textbook, but he meant every bit of it. You know what I mean? Like hit your knee and go in. He knew exactly what the big fella, he knew exactly what he was doing.
And 4 minutes later, Dan Heffernan levels it for the Melbourne Knights. Kvitkovic on the run. He's got some legs. Kvitkovic towards the top of the box. Kvitkovic strokes it. Steepo, too long. Away by Cummings.
He's got two of them.
I have no idea what you're saying. Ball to midfield. Kane Shepherd.
They never get another goal. And I'll tell you what, Blakey, and I mean this right side, that rain's coming.
Nate Coleman goes long. Heffernan at the front of the pack, couldn't get ahead to it. Petrie turns it over his shoulder. Away by the big fellow Uskok.
Pace.
The barometer back for Heidelberg. Goes upfield. Kane Shepherd almost in. Ball takes a bounce. Batur keeps it in. Does really well. Batur to the new man on. Kvitkovic squares it. Surrey stabs at it. The runner, the new player on, Talajic will get another go at it. McMaster was unsure, going back, going forward. And in the end, he got probably a little bit lucky. Melbourne Knights will start from the middle. McGarry, the danger man. James McGarry runs it into the front half. He's got the release outside. Deo instead goes inside. Svitkovic!
Too far away from the ball. You look how far McGarry has ran with that ball before someone went to him to close him down. Let him play a square ball, McGarry. Play it in. One touch, not marked. Midfield is costing the Burgers their spots, boys. Not track and runners. McGarry's in midfield, came in, slotted. Great. Now that is a great
Stipo Andrasevich getting the goal to put Melbourne Knights in front on 65 minutes. Dan Heffernan levelled it 4 minutes later. And in the 74th minute now, substitute for Melbourne Knights, Marian Kvitkovic, has made it 2-1 to the home side and a deserved lead for the home side, if I may say so. A long, high-hanging ball will launch it from just inside attacking territory. A leaping header by Melbourne Knights away. Tambalis around the corner, turned away again. was a fortunate ball because it could have gone anywhere. As it was, it went to
for sure, making short drives, long, up in the air for a fair bit. Cummings, hands in the back. Referee say will play on. Pace strikes it long. Big hef, Alcock, and it goes. Can he get there? Zimbardas, can he keep it in? A good game, bar the one mistake that unfortunately cost him a goal.
Heidelberg, this could be last roll of the dice time. We're deep into stoppage time.
Help it on.
Well done, Lazaridis. Muscled his way through a trio of Melbourne Knights players. Petrie, he did, didn't he? And that may well be game, set and match. Chris Talajic on the run. Vikovic, who got the King Kenny, glancing header on. Nothing doing. Orzcock, the big man.
He's had a firm game.
That's it.
Done extremely well.
That's it, gents, I think.
Referee will say 1, 2, 3. Good night, sweetheart. I've got the Heidelberg United Football Club senior coach George Katsakis with me after the game. George, a very disappointing result and probably a missed opportunity today.
Yeah, it's funny how football works. We're given another opportunity today and we haven't taken it. You know, it wasn't the best of games to watch. However, we created quite a few chances. You know, against the run of play, I thought twice they on the counter they got us, and I think they had 2 shots on goal and two from 2. So, you know, we'll just keep working at things. I keep saying to the boys that there'll be a lot of twists and turns between now and the end of the season. I still believe that that's going to be the case. It's just a matter of who takes their opportunity at the right time, and you know, with 5 games to go, who knows? Anything can happen.
And I thought, looked to be from where our commentary position, the wind was playing havoc with a lot of the passes. A few passes seemed to go astray, and players struggled to control the ball and put more than 3 or 4 passes together. What did it look like from you down?
Yeah, of course. The conditions weren't the best to play in, but you know, that goes for both teams. It doesn't mean that you know, you're able to. You need to adjust, and you know, usually we're good at doing that.
And how far away are players like, say, Costa and Andreas away from getting a run back in the seniors?
Well, look, Andreas was probably about 75-80% to go today. However, after the going down 2-1, I thought we might as well not risk it and leave him for the FFA Cup game on Wednesday night. So,
and turning our attention to that, of course, it's a short turnaround there. What's the plans as far as recovery and preparation for that game?
Well, we've got a recovery session tomorrow straight after, and we fly out Tuesday, and then on Wednesday morning we have a very light session, go through a couple of the set pieces, and hopefully we're ready for the Wednesday night game.
And have we got much feedback as to the opposition that we're lining up there against Broadmeadow Magic?
Oh, look, we've done some homework on them. We feel that we've analysed it enough to be able to put something out to give it a crack, and no doubt both teams are going to be up for it. It's a cup final, so who knows? And
without giving away too much, will there likely be any changes at all? I mean, will someone like you mentioned Andreas a minute ago, would he be likely to make a chance to get in the starting?
I think there will be some changes. I mean, we need to try and bring in some fresh people who have probably not played as much game time over the last couple of weeks. So, yeah, definitely there will be some changes, hopefully all for the better.
Okay, George, well, all the best of luck, and we'll see you up there in Newcastle on Wednesday.
Thanks. Cheers.
Cheers.